morning sport and
Busy much?
golf dominates today.
Yeah, more golfers pulling out of the Rio Olympics. Interesting, in the last hour or so, Colin Montgomery's been really vocal about this. He says, we wait for years to get into the Olympics and then all of a sudden nobody wants to go. Really hugely critical. Because Jordan Spieth, who of course won last year's Masters and the US Open, is the latest to withdraw, stating his fears over the Zika virus. Jason Day, Dustin Johnson and Rory McIlroy. Cricket now. Pakistan returned to England this week for the first time since the infamous series in 2010. During that series, you remember 3 Pakistan players were found guilty of spot fixing. Mohammed Amir is back in the Pakistan squad after serving his ban. And another of those players, Mohammed Asif, hopes Amir can rebuild his career now. Marvellous time. Wasn't quite the final we expected, was it, Sunday?
I think it sort of summed up the tournament, though, didn't it? It was lacking a little bit of magic.
Yeah.
I think it's probably, I don't know, you and I are both there, probably 5 games that you'll remember in
that were amazing.
10, 15 years to come. Yeah, and that's about it.
I was sitting at home watching it, and I think I worked in the morning, and I actually fell asleep like that.
Oh dear!
Sitting at home and woke up.
That's never a good sign.
Really, yeah.
And actually woke up and said, "Oh, who won?" It was so unexciting for me.
I think the moment was Cristiano Ronaldo's injury, wasn't it? I think that was the moment.
And the moths.
And the moths. Of course, the moths.
Yeah, if you're talking about moths after a final of a European Championship, you know it was a struggle. Thank you very much, Sal.
Okay. Now, here's one of the all-time greatest Olympians, and he's just sprinted onto the set. Well done, Baz, to get on this sofa. Morning.
Good morning.
We're talking about the Olympics a lot this morning, but before we start on that, what an incredible weekend for British sport. Were you just sat glued to your telly or maybe on
A few sports you could try. So the wider breadth that we can get is there's very few people that are going to actually make that. But you still could be talented enough.
And success stories that you've had already. Helen Glover, I think, is perhaps one of the most incredible stories, isn't it? Because she came along to a selection